Did you know that saving money is not always frugal? Not always, and I'll tell you why. Some activities or choices can save you money, but it doesn't mean they're frugal. Hey guys, and this video is gonna be about what is really frugal and what we might think is frugal, but it's really not. If you ever watch those cheapskates show on YouTube or TV or whatever, they do lots of things to save money, but lots of them like not saving them money at all. Like, of course, this is the show to make it look funny and all that, but sometimes I see like they're working so hard to save money, but it's not saving them money. Let's look at some examples. Okay, the first thing that's not frugal but does save you money is buying cheap food, like really cheap, like ramen noodles and other unhealthy stuff just because it's super cheap. And just eating like things that are not really nutritious to save you money, but in the long run it's not gonna save you money. And if you get your health problems later on, it's gonna cost you more to compare to if you would actually buy some nutritious food, like some vegetables and some healthier foods with less sugar, or what healthy, what's not, right? Number two, not frugal thing to do is not fixing the issues that on time. Like, if you get something that's breaking, like let's say you have a leak in your roof, and if you don't fix it on time, it's gonna damage even more things. You're gonna have to replace even more things. If you don't replace your tires on time in your car, it might cause a lot more damage, even accidents. So those things that you think, oh, I saved some money by not replacing those things, but not doing it can cost you even more money. So if it costs you even more money in the long run, it's not frugal. Another not frugal things that might save money for a short time is when you don't keep your house warm enough in the winter. So if anybody in your family catches cold or gets sick, this is already gonna cost you more. Just if you go buy some Tylenol or whatever, it's gonna cost you more than having your house like a few degrees higher, just so nobody would catch a cold and get sick. Also, not keeping your house cool enough in the summer. I'm not saying you have to keep it like really, really cool like they have it in those like some offices and stuff, but like comfortable enough to where you can be productive enough to like clean your house or do other things. Because I know when it's super hot, like if I keep my temperature 78 or more some days in the summer, I can't work as fast as if it's like 74, because when you're tired and sweaty and you feel like you want to drink more water, but then you try to drink water and it's like like your body doesn't want it anymore, but you still feel kind of thirsty when it's too hot. That's how I usually feel. And it's like, by saving maybe $5 a day, you're losing more in productivity. So it's actually, you think you're saving money, but you end up losing more. Another not frugal thing is spending too much time pinching every little penny that you're not gonna have enough time to even sleep or do other things to take care of yourself. It's like, I know I was trying to do every little thing to save on electricity, on food, on everything, but I noticed that, okay, whatever I'm saving, there's some things that are not saving me enough. So I made a video recently, the frugal things I stopped doing. I'm gonna link it somewhere in there. Yeah, some things, if you have other things like a job that pay you more per hour than you can save, and I'm not saying only work all the time, but sometimes people have not enough, like they wish they could work more, but they don't have enough like hours from their jobs or whatever, or they have to stay home with their kids because daycare will cost even more than they can make it work. That's how I felt when my kids were younger. So yeah, it makes sense to like do things that save you like maybe $1 an hour. Yeah, but like if you know you can pick up, always get like extra few hours that saves you way more than that, even after taxes and gas and everything. The things that save you only like $1 or even three an hour look like they're not worth it. um, so it depends. You just gotta make sure you're not selling your time too short. I mean, even though I'm not saying like, okay, I worked my 40 hours, now I gotta do nothing, I mean, I actually find myself that I'm busy, like always either working or doing stuff at home, or doing homeschool with my kids, like always doing something. But I noticed like if I still gonna be doing like hanging my laundry outside and washing dishes by hand too often instead of using dishwasher, I'm not gonna have even enough time to sleep, and that just cannot be happening. And if I'm gonna be sleep deprived all the time, first I might make too many mistakes, which cost money too. If you like forget to do something important or just do it wrong and have to redo it. And also, when you're sleep deprived, you're not as productive. Like if you need to get something done, it's gonna take you more time to get it done, and it's like just you already don't have enough time. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the things that you can actually do to save more money, like more in general. So it's okay to save money on some things that you don't really matter or you don't enjoy. It's okay to go a little bit cheaper on those, but the things you really enjoy, like different people enjoy different things and value different things. So it makes sense to spend more on things you and have better quality of things that are actually matter to you, and spend less or go cheaper on the things that really not that important. Also, it is frugal to spend on things that will appreciate in value versus the things that are depreciating in value over time. Things like cars depreciating in value over time, but you still need a decent car to get to work. You can't just like get a $500 car that will break the next day, right? So but things like house will appreciate in value compared to lots of things. Things like clothes will depreciate in value because look at the new clothes in the store and the thrift store, similar clothes in the thrift store. Yeah, as soon as you take the tag off, it depreciates in value. So yeah, I mean, it's okay to have a few nicer clothes that you maybe wear for special events, but things that are for like every day, well, as long as they're comfortable and well, still okay value, that still will last me some time. But like, well, I guess I'm not gonna get into right now, but it's like there are things that depreciate in value that not worth spending too much on, and things that appreciate that it's okay to spend more because you can always get your money back from it. And also, when you try to be frugal, try to do things that save you money in the long term, not in the short time. Like saving a few dollars on something today that will damage or harm something that will cost you more later is not really frugal. So you gotta think about like, okay, I'm gonna save this much money on this. In the long term, will it cost me more money than I'm saving right now, or it will not matter? So if it won't matter, yeah, then you can go ahead and save that money. But if it will cause more damage or more spending in the long run, then it's not really frugal. I mean, it doesn't save you really any money. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you and you'll be more selective or on the things whether it's you should be saving money on this or not, so to actually save you more money in the long run, because in the long run that's what mattered the most. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so. Bye.